Hey y'all, Coach Bradley coming at you, and it's always a good day when we got some baseball equipment to test out. And this evening we're coming at you telling you everything you need to know about the TannerTee Pro. Let's get it. So let's go ahead and break this thing down piece by piece, starting with this 8-pound weighted base. Now this thing's gonna be all metal construction, but it has this nice rubber coating on the outside. We turn this thing over, you'll see you even got a little bit of grip right there. So this thing's gonna stay put in the dirt, in the grass, or on your gym floor surface, and it's not gonna scratch that up either. Now another thing I love about this is it's just probably the best looking TannerTee out there with this nice little carry handle TannerTee branding. So next, let's go ahead and talk about our reinforced steel stem. Now this has two different adjustment points. The first one right there, again, reinforced steel, and our second one right there, which is gonna be more of this composite material. At the top of this thing, you're gonna have this hand-rolled T-topper. And what I love about this is it gives you about 5 inches of flex. So if you miss the ball low, you're not gonna hit the tee itself, and it's gonna have plenty of give. Now this thing fully adjusts from 26 inches when fully compacted all the way to 43 inches when fully stretched out. Now to put our TannerTee together or to take it apart, all we're gonna simply do is take this stem right here and screw it into our heavy duty base. Now what kind of review would it be if we didn't actually hit some balls off this thing? Let's go ahead and start off with some baseballs. You'll see we have one hand adjustment right here, so I don't actually have to hold the tee down. I love that, so we'll get this adjusted to where we want. Let's take a couple cuts, baby. And one thing I love about TannerTees is not only the one-hand adjustment, but just how you can get every part of the strike zone without having to put this thing on a bucket or anything like that. We got this thing fully extended. I'm about 6 feet tall. When I'm in my batter stance, that's reaching right here at the numbers. We load this thing all the way down, and you're just getting right above the knees there as well. Now this thing works great for softball too. I play old man softball, so let's go ahead and hit some of those off it. Now before we do, I want you to notice just exactly where I have this tee set up so we can hit about 5 or 6 balls off it and just see how far it creeps. Look at that, baby. Pretty much the same place that we started with this thing. And that's just another reason why I love this TannerTee Pro. Let's get a little slow-mo action of that hand-rolled T-topper as well, huh? And just for fun, let's go ahead and hit a couple off our old school rubber tee as well, just to kind of show you a little comparison. And while I got nothing but love for rubber baseball tees, as I do think they have their time and place, there's just so much more you can do with the TannerTee Pro than you can with the old school rubber. Number one, height adjustments, man. One-handed height adjustments here, and it goes so much higher and so much lower than you can get with this one. And number two, this flex top right here lets you get under a ball and actually make a little connection, and you don't move the tee. With this thing, if you hit this rubber at all, you're definitely gonna get movement from the tee. Now, besides being the coolest looking TannerTee out there, there's a couple other things you need to know about the TannerTee Pro. Number one, this is going to be the second heaviest TannerTee you can get, weighing in just at 11 pounds with the 3-pound stem and the 8-pound base. The only heavier one is the TannerTee Claw that weighs in at 13 pounds. Number two, this thing has the Tanner guarantee, and this company is a USA-based company right down in Florida. So if you do have any issues with this thing, get a hold of them and they will get you taken care of. Number three, if you ever have any issues with this T-topper, you don't got to throw away the whole tee. They do sell replacement T-toppers, which is basically this entire piece right here, and it's super easy to take out and put the new one on. So there you go, kids. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the TannerTee Pro. I'm gonna go smoke some more softballs off this thing. You go out there and get you one.